Time now for the business spotlight on the WMAY newsfeed. The focus on tourism with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. Amy Beadle is back with us. Amy, always great to see you.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for having me, and it's great to see you too.
Well, summer is over, but boy, there's still no shortage of things to do around the area. And this weekend, it is so exciting to see the return of what I think is one of the great local events here in our community. Of course, we lost it last year because of the pandemic, but now it's back with new management. The International Route 66 Mother Road Festival returns to downtown Springfield this weekend.
It does, and we are so excited to have it back. Last year, it hurt in so many different ways to have that event not be able to happen. But with a lot of determination, some wonderful folks, and as you mentioned, Greg and Sue Cooper and Shane McDermott at the spearheading it all, it's going to be an amazing show. And we're actually extremely excited to see, some of the modifications and things like that have been done. We think it's going to be one of the best shows that we've ever had. So 20th year, and we're going to do it up big.
I'm personally really excited, too, about the fact that Eddie Munster's coming to town. Butch Patrick, who, of course, played Eddie Munster on the very popular 60s sitcom, will be here with the Munster Mobile. That in itself would be worth a trip downtown, not to mention the hundreds of other classic cars you'll get to see down there.
Absolutely. And don't forget that'll all kick off Friday night with the cruise into downtown. So cars start lining up officially at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at Capital City Shopping Center. Would expect, well in excess of 1,000, 1,500 cars to be in that parade. And Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster, will be the Grand Marshal, as well as they've made arrangements for it to be a hero's drive as well. So local healthcare and first responders will be honored in that parade as well. So that will go straight into downtown to kick off the festival. And then there'll be some music, live music down there Friday night, and then all day Saturday coming to see the cars, hear the music, go to the burnout contest, go to Springfield Vintage is once again hosting the Miss Route 66 pinup contest. So that'll be fun on Saturday. And then Sunday we'll do the awards and get everyone back on the road home.
We could spend the entire segment just talking about this, Amy, but we actually have a lot coming up in October, too. A very busy month here in Springfield and a real diverse array of events that'll be happening starting in the first weekend of October, October 3rd, the historic walk through Oak Ridge Cemetery.
Absolutely. It's called Echoes of Yesteryear, and it is a historic walk through the cemetery. I think it's something that people who live here could totally get behind. I mean, how cool is that to go hear the history of Oak Ridge Cemetery and those who have been buried there? And there'll be live period actors telling stories. And so that's going to be a really great event. October 3rd, we'll hope for some decent weather, noon floor out at the cemetery. Tours will be around 2 hours. And so, yeah, just a great historic way to embrace all of Springfield. And then you're right, we have so many things going on. At first, I was wondering, how much we would have to talk about. But as it turns out, the Fat Ass 5K, in all of its glory will be October the 8th. And I'm sure that that will be a celebration like no other with the passing of Paul Schaefer. So we wish everyone there well, and they're in our hearts and thoughts during that day. Then we have the two wonderful Carillon events. You've got the Carve for the Carillon, where we first have you come out on the 9th of October, carve up the pumpkins, and then come back for the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular October 15th, where all those beautifully carved pumpkins will then be illuminated for a spectacular sight out at the Carillon. And then the Springfield Art Association is going to host their annual Roasted Hot Pots and Pork event on October 9th. So another fantastic Springfield Art Association event. They just wrapped up the Fine Arts Fair this weekend at the Edwards Place, which looked like that was fantastic. Obviously, our friends, as you know, at UIS, the Hoagland Center, Boondocks, everyone is kicking off events. So on our website at visitspringfieldillinois.com, click on the upcoming events tab, and that will give you all of the performances at the various venues and places around Springfield. And we put together a really cool fall blog for everyone. All the pumpkin patches are listed in there, places to get some hot apple cider, which I think now that it's 50 degrees at night would be perfect. And just a whole bunch of great ideas of how you can embrace and go out and enjoy our local community.
Yeah, it is just so exciting. If I had to rank my two favorite downtown events each year, it would probably be the Fat Ass 5K and the Route 66 Mother Road Festival. And now we've got them within 2 weeks of each other, which is really exciting. But as you said, there's something happening literally every weekend. Tourism, community events, participation events, really back in full swing here in Springfield. So Amy Beadle with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau, give us the web address one more time, or ways people can connect on social media to make sure they don't miss any of these exciting upcoming events.
Thanks, Jim. Our website is visitspringfieldillinois.com, and we encourage you to go on there. At the bottom, hit sign up for newsletter, and that's going to keep you in touch with all of the information that we're talking about here and so much more. And that is for residents as well as visitors. Anyone can sign up for that. It's free. And then obviously follow us on social media on Instagram and Facebook. We are at Visit Springfield. And we're always posting there about the awesome things coming up, and really just some reminders about some of the cool things that you might have forgotten about or missed doing in Springfield.
Great to get a check-in and to find out all of the exciting things that are happening in the weeks to come here in Springfield and Central Illinois. Amy Beadle with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. As always, thanks for your time. Looking forward to talking to you again really soon.
Thank you, Jim.
Here on the newsfeed, WMAY on 92.7, 94.7, and 970 AM.